Hi, welcome back. Our room here. Today we're gonna watch the live stream for Star Rail version 3.7. Currently there's about 16 minutes left before the stream, I believe. But before that, like I said in the last video, which is my playthrough on 3.6 main story, and on the part 7, I said that I'm gonna upload part 7 maybe later after the stream, but then I realized, I will just upload it before, which I already did. Now, the reason I usually doing this uh, every time the live stream for each game that I played, I guess, except maybe Persona 5, because I don't, because of the difference between server. But anyway, speaking of the Star Rail, what I thought about the main story for 3.6 overall, like I said in the last video, I gave it 8 out of 10. Yeah, that sound about right. It could be more, but there's still some question that I want to address actually. But before that, as you can see, I'm currently in game. This is the last place we're in the story. Let's check to make it easier for what the thing I wanna talk about. Let's go to mission. Where is it? Mission, yes, and go to Fate Atlas so we can see our playthrough, I guess. Oh, so this is the one. Okay, which one? Or this is the one. Yeah, back to, yep. Let's start from the beginning here. Okay, as usual. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will jump to something that I wanna talk about. The core flame. Same we can see on this patch we got two character that become a demigod in a sense, which is our companion here, Dan Heng, and then Evernight, aka March 7, and also maybe I don't know about us actually. But yes, so this is something that bugging me for a while. This is something that I don't, maybe I remember, or I don't understand quite. Remember when at the start of 3.0, when we took Oronix, not the Oronix actually, before Oronix, no, Oronix, and also Strife. Who's again? Strife, the one that Painon try do the trial. So the whole thing about core flame is that I believe we return the core flame into the base scene in Vortex of Genesis, right? And after that we do the trial, and if we finish the trial we become demigod for that side core flame. In this case, Painon fail, and then my demos succeed. The same with us actually. We actually succeed doing the trial for Oronix, which is core flame of time. And that's what happened. That's the thing that I remember. And then what happened after that? That's the core flame, and then once we return the core flame, the constellation light up, if I remember. But the color of the light up core flame is different before and after someone took the trial and become a demigod, if I remember correctly. The light just a bit different. But still, before we return the core flame, the light is not present. After we return the core flame, the constellation light up, and after become a demigod, the constellation, the image thing become more brighter than before, I think. That's the 3 step I remember. Now in this patch 3.6, so I believe, maybe this is my assumption, since we know that Evernight actually camouflaging the thing on Oronix, when in reality the Oronix core flame has not yet returned, which means it's not light up. That makes sense. So I guess she become demigod of time by doing the normal thing, giving the core flame and doing the stuff. We just didn't see it. We only see her putting the core flame in the basin. Now, what I don't understand is this is something that never seen actually before. They said that Terrafox didn't do what. So I remember that when at the top of the cavaleting, when Anaxagoras talking with Xandar, not Xandar actually, this is before that, which means after Painon doing the light beam thing to Grove of Epiphany, I guess. Xandar tell Danheng that in this cycle, just this cycle, specifically this 337, Terrafox didn't do what he usually do in the other cycle, which is deciding not to become part of the core flame chase journey, which we know now the reason being because of March 7, I mean Evernight. So they joined to protect the whatever the tomb thing. We know that. But then what I don't understand was Dan Heng becoming a demigod in a sense. So the core flame, basically after we become demigod, the core flame actually inside you, then not inside the basin, I guess. Which mean when someone took the core flame or someone giving the core flame to somebody else, that somebody else just become demigod. I guess that's what explanation for Dan Heng. Guess, I mean, yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I just want to say. I still a bit confused about this core flame thing, which will connect to the end of the story in 3.6. They also what make me confused more. Anyway, next thing I want to talk about is, I guess this is something that I probably, not my theory, because most of my theory was false. If you listening through my all the playthrough, I theorized about March 7 origin, blah blah blah, and all of that was wrong because the scene just wasn't clear at the time. But yes, I guess one thing that because remember with at the end of this part 7, at the end of the story, basically before the last scene in the story, we saw another Cyrene, and then the Cyrene of 336 or 337, but it Meme talking to Cyrene, the original Cyrene, Philia something. I guess that Philia something thing is the one that March 7 saw before she entered Amphorius, the one that we talk with. I mean the one that March 7 talk with inside that the space universe looking background before she March 7 entered the door. I guess that's the original Cyrene again. And the reasons, okay, the next thing I want to talk about is this thing. Oh, I can see it. Wait a minute. Can I actually see? Oh, I actually can see the text now. Okay. I was talking about this before. So they add this. Okay, so they add this thing. Okay, I cannot. I don't need to check the wiki for now. Just like Genshin, I just check this for dialogue. But that's not the point, I think. Let's just focus on this. I haven't checked this actually. So yeah, this scene, this image here, this is when March 7 become Evernight. So what happened here? I remember that when March 7 become Evernight, the whole Amphorius for a second there turned into dark red color, basically March 7 color here, I mean Evernight color, and then shoop, back to normal again. That was what confusing. I thought March 7 was coming from Amphorius because of the meteor thing coming out from Amphorius at the time. But then I realized after I rewatched the scene, and I see, wait, even before that the meteor already coming out, then okay, so that's actually practically nothing. That was wrong theory. But yeah, which I guess makes sense. It was something that I thought was wrong. Now speaking of this scene, this is what I want to talk about as well. So throughout this 3.6, as well as the Danheng part, Danheng VOV basically, we saw some of the crystals air become this golden light. Like Anaxagoras was the first one we meet, and then we saw Trebios. Trebios I don't talk about actually, but yes, besides Trebios we also saw Hyselin and then Castores. But for example, this Painon actually different. Well, the other one is actually just golden light. Painon here have his color with just glowing golden, I guess golden glow or something, which I assume, since this Painon is not the Painon from this cycle, which is 337, and instead this is 336 Painon, I believe, since he remember us, because the Painon from, I mean remember Danheng especially, because this is where Danheng met both Castellana, Painon, and stop thing. But my this was fine. I understand it. The golden light also fine. So Trebios is my question. So Trebios is unlike the other golden light. Like she just as if she was in the past 1,000 years ago during the one where Imperator or Siredra attack Terrafox. I remember she was talking about making a road or something, the bridge or something like that. Why is that? That's my question. Why we saw her just for that scene? I mean, I guess the point was to introduce us about this golden light, and then because of that, we're able to summon his Hyselin, who's still in the vortex of Genesis. But why Trebios is my question. They just a weird choice in my opinion, since she a bit different than the rest. Like I said, Anaxagoras actually present here, the same with Castorais and also Hyselin, but Trebios, that's a weird one. And speaking of the Chrysos air, the last scene, that's what makes me confused. This is the oh, for me, okay, 5 minutes left. But yes, okay, it's a bit loud in my phone, so yeah. Actually, the last scene is something that I don't understand. So usually when Era Nova started, we not in this new location basically. This new location is something that just happened to be here in this patch, right? No one know about this location. So why did everyone, lighting this area? Which in my opinion is really weird. Why here? I mean, for dramatic reason, or the scene look cool or something, it makes sense in that way, but story wise, no one know about this location in the first place. So why they just here? Why not we in the vortex of Genesis? Is somehow this place connected to the vortex of Genesis or something? Because in the map, this is actually not vortex. I mean, this is nowhere. This is actually part of the area. Unlike, look at this. We are here. We in the down version of map. Well, meanwhile, vortex of Genesis and Aedes Elysiae is in the outer world. If this location also over here, then it makes sense. It's connected to vortex of Genesis, but why here? I thought this location was outside of whatever Xandar was observing or something, like a secret thing that fully was created or something. Not just fully, maybe I just don't know who created this actually. Maybe Remembrance, but if it's fully, maybe, but could be someone else that's part of, the garden or something. Maybe the Emanator that they seem teasing, but I haven't seen the Emanator, which probably the big Cyrene is that we saw at the end there. That could be the Emanator of Remembrance, but then again, who is that big Cyrene now that I think about it? We haven't seen, but again, I mean, we doesn't know, but I think we will know that in the next patch probably. I mean, obviously that's her banner. And the second thing is about Demiurge. Yes, the Demiurge thing that turned out to be technically Demi-Urge is a thing. Xandar killed it for some reason, which was supposed to be the 13th Titan, which mean, but when they Demi-Urge, is it on this cycle or in the different not cycle? So we call this whole thing that repeating over and over is cycle, but before that they actually a normal era nova. Like for example, this era nova part is Painon and the gang, but before that it was Chaos, Gnaus, basically the one who become Titan in this cycle, and I 100% sure before that also same thing happened with their own demigod, their own Chrysos Air, not this recurrent thing. So when did Demiurge was killed then? And I guess the body, the Iron Tome body, is actually Demiurge. Is that what Xandar was talking about? And the scepter is not actually Iron Tome. It's just the mind, I guess. The mind, which is the scepter combined with this Demiurge body, and then it become Iron Tome or something. I don't know. I still maybe I don't know. I mean, does Xandar talking about this whole creation and then creator thing as a comparison? I thought it was straight up comparison or not. Maybe I don't know. Okay, I almost start, so I need to fasten this. The other thing as well. Okay, this is still a few things. I should probably start this a little bit earlier, but so we know that the key to enter the tomb was the Asaf written, right? Then how did March 7 able to enter it? Is she above the Asaf written? I thought that was weird. They never explained that. How maybe she was able to just go anywhere, but then why? And the thing at the end. Okay, let's just watch this first. Okay, since are we actually? Let's continue this later. Okay. If we, by the way, if we use dev talk, we will switch to to English stream. If not, I will stick to this. Okay, there's meme talking about something in Japanese. I don't know. If this is dev talk, I will switch to English. But let's see. I heard Finokoni. New area. Void Ranger, Galaxy Ranger. Ooh, what is? Well, we should scroll up. Yes, this is okay. Okay. Iron Tom. Wait, what? Everyone here? Wait, is someone? This is the okay, we see the giant Cyrene. Who are you? So, who are you? Why? Okay. Her weapon similar to the one in Honkai Impact 3rd. Okay. Is this time reverse? Become 0 at the beginning. And then okay. Oh, what? What is that number? Million? Trillion? Infinite? We saw Danehan and R7. Oh, this is the Jansu Alliance at the end. It is a war. It's actually not what I thought. Okay. Okay, so the scene we saw at the 3.5 trailer actually not what happened. There's just some, like I said in the story. I guess I did say this before that the trailer we saw in 3.5 That's actually not what gonna happen. It's just something similar to Penacony early Tyler, the 2.0, like just to hype what's gonna happen, not actually what the scene look like. But this time, this is what the scene look like then. Okay. I still gonna talk about 3.6, but after this video, I guess. Since, let's see it. I gonna see if this is dev talk or Seiyu talk. I am afraid if I turn to which is the best one. If it will loading, if it's loading, it is here. Let's do this. Okay, we saw Herta and Giant Cyrene. Hey, are you Cyrene or someone else? Why you become big?
画面の前の皆さん、ゲストの皆さんを改めて盛大な拍手でお迎えしよう。ありがとう、ありがとう。気づけばもうバージョン 3.7。オンパロスの物語もいよいよ終盤だわ。この世界を全然知らなかった開拓者もたくさんの仲間と出会って一緒に戦ってきたのよね。うん。それに私と炭鉱とナノは タイタンの火種を受け継いで
Yes.
新しい力を手に入れた。
You become Titan, like, which is weird. Do we have new power?
運命と固く結びついたんだ。
I mean Trailblazer
新世界
or
のタイタンとして
no?
黄金栄の仲間と一緒にこの世界における最大の敵鉄母に立ち向かうよ。
Technically, we should have Kefale power.
その戦いは私たちの想像をはるかに超える大規模なものになる気がするわ。 壊滅と知恵の正面対決。その傍らで密かに機会を伺う記憶の勢力。さっきの PV には先週の将軍たちもいたわね。
There's so many people in the PV. We saw Senju Ali. I mean, we actually seen this just before the end. Like Senju Alliance gonna come in. They said, and then Scrollum Army. I don't know what Scrollum Army, but well, say this exchange. Scrollum Army also join, and then the Herta station. Yes, Herta station also gonna join. Which means the scene what happened in 3.5 is actually just for the hype. The Act 1 scene was, yeah, this whole thing. I wonder what's gonna happen to Amparius after. Okay, this is just a Deceptor. Demiurge. So yes, so we did gonna see Demiurge, which is supposed to be the body of Iron Tom, I guess. I don't know. Let's see the character, okay. Oh no, this is story. Can we? I don't think they have sub for, yeah, there's no caption. Unless I'm in English. But it's good, because sometimes they actually spoiler the story when they explaining this thing. So I don't understand what's gonna happen, which means as blind as possible. Okay.
そう容易の火種を手に入れたファイノン、それを守ったキュレネ。次は私の番。その火種を新しい世界を支える希望にするんだ。キュレネたちも一緒に来てくれるよね。
You didn't question why Cyrene become big, Trailblazer. Why? Why you become big?
今回の遠征における最初の一歩は彼と合流することよ。そうなの？
英語の地震が回り3000万の回帰が過ぎた。ファイノンは新カレナヌークに傷をつけ、その上鉄母と戦い鉄母を封印する棺になったんだ。この先開拓者たちは決戦の地、時の果てに向かうことになるぞ。そこは砂ぼこりが空を覆い、果てしない荒野が広がる場所だ。
巨大な剣が大地に刺さってるし、ファイナルのメタゾーンもある。これも彼がかけた封印？
ああ、鉄母の予期せぬ誕生を阻止するためファイノンは全てをかけて三重の封印を施した。封印を全て解くとファイノンと決戦に臨める。彼はここで待っているぞ。時の果てはファイノンが自身を閉じ込める檻でもある。だからそこの景色は彼の内なる世界を映し出したように複雑だ。
黄金衛たちを象徴するエリアもいくつかあるみたい。ずっとみんなのことを思い続けてるんだね。
What's the word in English? I don't know. Not prison.
ファイノンは自分を犠牲にして壊滅へ向かうのとは違う道を切り開いてくれた。
Not prison, not jail.
ここからは私たちの番ね。どーんと来い。
I don't know the English word. Okay, never mind.
オンパルスの旅で最も危険な戦い、鉄母の本体との対決に突入する。参考になればと思って特別に鉄母の映像を用意したぞ。それではご覧あれ。
New character? No, this is new. What? Who? What suddenly new boss? Why boss first? Interesting. Oh, Iron Tom. So who are we talking? Is that the Meorge maybe? Is this spoiler? I mean, the giant thing in the background is probably Iron Tom, but I guess this is the Meorge. I see the power of sun and moon. Ooh, so many shiny stuff. What is that, man? That's like the spaceship got blown up. Are they gonna lose? What is that?
攻撃パターン多すぎ。空を覆う壊滅の本流に宇宙も貫けそうな長い槍。
Yes, I see a battleship got shattered into pieces. Is that what's gonna happen? The people? Yangzhou just gonna die?
休館の陣から消えてしまった。そんなのに喧嘩を売るんだから、こっちも本気を出さないとね。
Yes, I said stuck. I said stuck. Painon stuck on something. I don't know what the detail. Not jail, not prison. Something preventing him from doing living. I don't actually really clear what I said. Okay. This is. Are we up? Like I said, are we upgraded? Yeah, that's something what I said. If Danheng and March 7 got upgraded, shouldn't our power also change because of Kevale? What are you talking about? Yes.
紡がれた物語を一緒に閉じるシーンを見ると、ミュリオンと初めて会った時を思い出すよ。小さな妖精からピンクの少女、それから今の姿になるまで、キュレネにどんな変化や成長があったんだろう。
確かに気になるな。
Yeah, how did it become big?
改めてキュレネさんを知ろう。この物語は間もなく終わるが、忘れられない出会いになるだろう。
Okay, let's see. I mean, we still her, but how she become big? This is the same location. I mean, the same thing like in the Aedes, Elysiae, the swing. That's why it's kinda this one week of. Oh, we saw different version of her, but it doesn't look like small kid. Okay. Never. This is what's gonna happen when you use. Yeah, the connection is just bad. Okay, like I said, I keep doing this every single time. The connection just not as good as I thought. So yeah, let's just 720p.
綺麗。
That's both,
すっ
like
ごく素
it's
敵。
another remembrance
ピンクちゃんのそばに
and eyes.
同じくらい可愛い少女が3人、
I am hoping
妖精が1匹。
she a universal support.
私
If
の今までの奇跡よ。
imagine
私は
every
旅の
single
始まりから
remembrance just supporting remembrance. I don't have a
日本
remembrance
しか言えない
beside
ピンクのワンちゃんだ
Trailblazer.
った時からだよね。タイタンの試練も一緒に乗り越えた。
I hope she a
不時着
universal
した私
support.
を起こして歳月や死のタイタンの試練も一緒に乗り越えて私の命を取り戻してくれ
But
た。
we don't know. Let's see.
最近だと長夜月から逃げるのも手伝ってくれたよね。キュレネには不思議な力があるのかな。厳しい状況でも何度も私たちを危機から救ってくれた。
カイザーに出会ったリンネでも、キュレネさんは希望と信頼を胸に黄金兵たちと長い年月、オンパロスから追い出された開拓者を待ち続けたんだったな。あれは本当に感動的で、私もつい泣きそうになったぞ。
What's gonna happen here?
私も
This will be
すごかった。
旅の中で開拓者はいろんな選択をして少しずつ
I still don't know what's gonna happen here. I mean,
それを隣で見られて
let's see her skill. I haven't seen her skill
私が
yet.
今の姿になれたのも
Okay.
心の中の英雄からたくさん勇気と励ましをもらったおかげよ。
Okay.
キュレネの一番すごいところはどんな時でも前向きで明るいとこだよね。信託カ
Just
ードも素
talking
敵な
about
意味で解釈したでしょ。
Cyrene.
エリシオンでした話とか黄金の明鏡食堂の物語もそう。
Okay.
そういうのでつい感動しちゃうの。
それによく気が利くしね。ミュリオンから少女の
Let's
姿
see.
になっ
Can you
た時
explain
は
the skill?
開拓者の願いを
Come on.
思い出してぞ。
I don't
美
need
少女に変身する。
explanation.
さあ変身して。
うわ
What?
やめてよ。
That's
本
in.
人の前で言うことないじゃん。でもずっと不思議に思ってたの。オンパロスではたくさんの優しさに触れたけど残酷なとこも多い。
You keep talking about things.
キュレ
I
ネ
don't
はずっと優
understand.
しかった。
Come on.
そうだな。
Yeah, sure.
バージョ
sure.
ン 3.6 の最後、冷たく寂しい最後の中でさえ
Explain the skill.
彼女は希
Come
望
on.
に満ちて優しく
Okay, yeah, background.
まるで
Talking
子
about
供との
background.
付き合い方をよく知っているように
Yes, yes. Stop
世界の真
expositioning.
相を知った彼女は星空を見上げるのを好んだ。いつか天国の存在が
Okay,
オ
this is
ンパロス
getting
の運命を変えてくれるかもしれないと
weird.
願いながら星
Yeah,
のよ
yeah,
うに
sure,
輝
sure.
き続ければその
Okay,
小
okay.
さな願
We
い
know,
を
we know.
いつか見つけてもらえると
Yeah,
信じていたん
sure,
だ。
sure. Yes,
そういえ
yes.
ばピンクちゃん3000万の輪廻の記憶はないって何度も言ってたよね。あれはどういうこと？
That's
あ
a
な
good
たが
question,
2人
Herta.
いるなんてありえないし。
確かに
なぜだろうな。
そうだ。無名のタイタンの大母で記録を見たよ。キュレネが誰かに物語を聞かせてるみたいな。あれも気になる。物語が進むにつれてオンパロスの秘密はどんどん明かされていった。でもなんかキュレネにはまだ大きな謎がある気がするんだ。
バージョン 3.7 のストーリーでキュレネさんから最も信頼する相棒開拓者に秘密の過去が明かされるだろう。
Oh,
それで
what's
疑問
secret?
も解消されるはずだ。
そうなんだ。
では続いて成長したキュレネさんの戦いぶりを見てみよう。
Yes, finally.
私は記憶の
Okay, I saw full remembrance team. This is okay. I feel like I
味方全体のヨダメージがアップするの。戦闘スキルでは結界を展開して
I don't have a single character. I don't have. Maybe there's a chance I will skip her then. I mean, if I need every single new character, I don't have the
へえ。
gem
な
to
か
do
な
all
か
this.
綺麗な結界だね、ピンクちゃん。
What?
味方
I
が
have
行動するたびに私は追憶という特殊なチャージを貯めて一定数
Okay,
に
so
達す
every
ると
time they
必殺技
attack.
を発動できるようになるわ。
So what
思
you
い出のかけらが
do?
宇宙を巡り
The symbol is
輝かしい光を見
Amphorius.
つけた。
Interesting.
きっと何よりも大切な宝物を手に入れた
Why
に
not
違
it?
いない。
Wait, why not it to manually
オン
click
パロスの
the
物語に終止符が打たれると
thing
同時にキュレネさんの思い出は未
just
来へ
for
の誓いと
fun,
な
I
った。
guess.
そしてここからがポイントよ。戦闘中
私が初めて必殺技を発動するとき、味方全体の必殺技がたまるの。
すごい。
Okay.
なんか助けてくれた仲間たちに恩返ししてるみたいで。
Why they specifically you thought they are symbol of Titan and its character. What if I use non-Titan character? Would that do nothing?
記憶の精霊キュラネを召喚するわよ。へえ、自分を記憶の精霊として召喚するんだ。
What is her memo spirit? The memo spirit.
必殺技を発動するたび、記憶の精霊キュラネはすぐに
Look
行
at that.
動して
You
味
see,
方3体を強化できるの。
this is
選ん
all
だ相手が黄金衛以
the
外なら
Titan symbol.
ダメージがアッ
But
プして
of course, that's for respected them. Like Aquila, their symbol with the eyes, and then
特殊な効果が発動するわ。
what if I use someone? Look at that.
全部で12人だった。
This is all Amparo's character.
私とキュレネも入れると
What about
14
someone
種類もあるってこ
that's
と？
not Amporius? Huh?
黄金衛たちの物語を胸に深く刻んでいるキュレネさんだからこそ、彼らがより強い姿であらゆる困難を避けられるよう心から願っているんだ。
What's about non-Amporius character?
生死と別れを司るキャストリスに特殊な効果を付与すると、信頼のチャージが上限を超えられるようになるわ。その超過分は資竜を召喚するときに消費され、そして消えるときの余ダメージをアップさせるの。ファイノンに付与すれば必殺技による変身を解除
Fainon? What
し
to
な
do
く
with
なる。
Fainon?
さらに攻撃
しな
の度に
くなる？
追加でランダムな敵単体にダメージを与えるわ。
Ah.
つまりファイノンはずっと教会の中にいて強力なスキルを使い続けられるってこと？
ええ。
What?
カスライナの HP がゼロに
Can
な
you
る
give
と解除される
example
わ。
for a non-Amporius?
そうそう。
No, not Sugoi.
黄金への特殊な効
What
果は
about
戦闘内でも確認できるわ。
non-Amporius? Can
さっき
why
の
there's
も
no
のと同じ
picture
画
for?
面を見られるから
Wait.
チェックしてみてね。
Wait, maybe this card can give the power of non-Amporius to Amporius. No, Dadaro Aaron.
私が
それから記
Can
憶
they
の
give
精霊キュレ
this
ネが
card
行動する
thing
と
to
き、
non-Amporius
味方へのバ
character?
フか全体攻撃か
Let's
を
see.
選べるの。
I actually don't understand what they say. I'm just assuming this. I'm assuming
一
wrongly
人以上いる
based
場
upon
合、
what
全
the
体
image
攻撃
saying.
を行うときに追加で
But so
ラン
far,
ダム
none
な
of
敵単
the
体
party
にダメー
member
ジを
are
与えるわ。
non-Amporius character.
空を埋め尽
Of
く
course,
す
including Danheng,
強力なサポータ
Art
ーって
Seven,
だけでな
and
く、攻撃面
Trailblazer.
も
The only one I have
印
is
象に残る
Trailblazer, basically.
爽快感抜群。キュレネみたいな強い仲間がいてくれたら
Since she's
怖い
free.
ものなしだよ。
そうだ
その
ね。
通り。
Um,
仲間たちのおかげでキュレネ
let's
さ
see.
んは
I'm gonna
ピ
see
ンクの妖精から
in
今の
the
姿へと
inside
成
in the
長で
game
きた。きっとこれから
if what
愛する世
of
界
I
と
if
人
what I
々を
have
守るた
read
め
is
に力を
actually
振るってくれる
what
こと
I
だ
have
ろ
read
う。
of.
キュレネさん、ご紹介ありがとう。続いてはバージョン 3.7 の跳躍情報を見ていこう。バージョン 3.7 アップデート後、限定星5キャラクターキュレネと限定星5公演水
I bet the remembrance will be unique to Cyrene as well, as usual. I feel like every single remembrance so far is. I wonder if 4.x we also have new path.
また前半では特殊な跳躍イベントも開催され、限定星5キャラクターヒアンシー、
Okay,
キャ
what?
ストリス、トリビーが
Three?
復刻される。
She was saying
限定星
just
5
in
公演
case you wanna summon the full party, you summon the full party.
冷血を美し
Okay,
くなる。
I
もし
no,
も時が離れ
thank you,
たら
no,
復刻
but
されるぞ。
thank you.
そして
No.
後半でも同様に特殊な跳躍
All of
イベン
them,
トが開催され
all of them,
限定星5キャラクター
all of
ファ
them.
イノ、サフェル、
Okay,
モーリスが
I mean most of them.
限定星5公演水、燃え盛る
What?
黎明のように風にたゆたう虚言。
So you can
全部燃やす死の
pick and
ごとき方の
choose?
復刻を迎えるぞ。
What?
紹介お疲れ様。
Because of Cyrene, maybe someone want Cyrene and then they realize, oh, they need Amporius characters just like me.
最初の頃よりずっ
But
と開
I
拓の重みを
don't
実感
have
できるよう
enough
になった気
gem
がする。
for a whole
もし
team.
絶望の淵に立たされたオンパロス
Well,
を
I
やっ
have
てき
Danheng
たこと
actually.
が運命
Danheng
だ。
free,
この世界との
and
出会い
then
も黄金衛のみんな
Trailblazer
や
also
キュレネとの出会い
free,
も
I guess.
全
If
部
I
運
wanna
命だったって
pull
こ
for
とだよ
Danheng, I
ね。
just need to
そ
pull
の
one
通
more.
り。視聴者の皆さんも
But
ぜひバージョン
probably
3.7
a
で
DPS.
物語の結
Which
末を
one is?
届
I
け
don't
て
know.
く
I
れ。
don't think I'm
それ
gonna
では
full
こ
for
こで一
Cyrene
旦休
unless
憩だ。休憩後は
her skill
東海
makes
スターレイル
sense.
プロジェ
I'm
クト
gonna
チーム
see.
による 特別コーナーをお送りするぞ。チャンネル
Oh,
は
what's
そ
it?
のままで。
また後で。
New corner? What is that supposed to mean?
はーい。
Hi?
すごく真剣な顔。番組が気になるのかしら。
Okay.
この特別な夜はまだ終わらないわ。ねえ、このまま一緒にいてもいいかしら。
Uh-huh.
あなたはいつもと違うみたいね。物語がもうすぐ終わっちゃうから。こういう時、
Yeah.
時間が止まればいいのにって思うわ。
Time will
せ
always
っかく
moving.
だし、
So,
プレゼントを送るわね。
what's
じゃ
it?
じゃ
What
新
is
作
it? A
カード？
card? New card?
あら、このカード。あなたにそっくり。
What? I don't see me.
この意味を読み解いてくれる？
Oh.
さあ、一緒に最後まで進むわよ。この先何があっても、
Uh-huh.
みんなで紡いだそれは最もロマンチックな物語。そうでしょ？
Romantic story. Oh, what is this? Wait a minute. So we actually have depth, but it's
跟
almost
我
mid.
开头就好。
Ah,
我是
okay.
鸡，好久不见。
大家好，
This
我
is-
是阿成，很高兴又能做客前瞻。上次跟开拓者见面呢，还是在周年庆版本呢。
没错，一晃
Why
眼半
you
年时
do
间过
this
去了。
mid
记得那时呢，
stream?
我们还在为开拓者介绍翁法罗
Now I
斯
need
是一
to
个寂寂无
switch
名的
to
封闭
English.
世界。
没有，我说的是它和银河系
Halfway.
相关，没开玩笑吧？
你当然说的是你不知道。
我说我不知道啊。哦，那我确实不知道。
Okay. Let's see.
It
Okay,
looks
so-
like you. So,
Okay.
would you interpret
Okay,
this
so the
card
English
for me?
one a bit late. Thankfully.
It's a
Thankfully.
promise. We'll stick together till the end. I believe, no matter what lies ahead, as long as we all write the ending, it'll be the most romantic one.
Let's see. It's funny that's the English one a bit late. So
跟我
this
开头就好，我是烧鸡，好久不见。
大家好，我是
yes.
阿成，很高兴又能做客前瞻。上次跟开拓者见面
game
呢，还是在周年
review.
庆
I
版
should.
本
We
呢。
have
没
new
错，一
combat.
晃眼半年时间过去了。
记得那时呢，我们还在为开拓者介绍翁法罗斯是一个寂寂无名的封闭世界。
没有，
啊哈
我说
yes
的是它和银河系相关，没开玩笑吧？
你当然说的是你不知道。
我说我不知道啊。哦，那我确实不知道。哎呀，开拓就是这样充满未知的，相信现实中的开拓者们一定也能感同身受吧。我们来到这个全
Are they
新的
gonna
世
talk
界，
about the
访
fourth
经一名
path?
从陌
I
生
mean,
到
technically
熟悉
three more.
接触并深入了解世
Because
界的真相。
a
而我
four
们
years
这7个版本
technically
这一路有多有
destruction.
效现在将近1年的
I'm gonna talk about it
走到
actually
尾声
later
回
after
忆
this.
是值得
The
纪念
whole
的一刻。
fourth path thing, which probably a roadmap for next story in Starel.
首先是千星纪游故事之外第8场将在近日上线。
Okay.
哎
What is
是
that?
卡夫卡。果然，星河猎手
Yes
也在关注翁法罗斯。
Who is the
还
cat?
有这
I
个黑
still.
猫，
也
Yes.
是咱们的老朋友了，有星河猎手在的地方，他就会悄悄登场。
Yes.
看
You
样
wanna
子
speak about the
大
cat?
家
This cat
都
have
很
been
想
showing
法
some
为
time.
紧随其后的
In
是
the-
黄金史诗《再见西莲》。
等会儿，怎么还没开服就要说再见了？
再见再见，再次相见嘛，单纯的美好祝福了。TV 将以西莲的视角展开无名泰坦大墓中一段鲜有人知的过往。
Ah.
此外
I
当
rarely
然还有
watch
西莲的角色 PV。而在11
the
月5日开
video
服当天，会有一条
on
重要的动画
YouTube,
短片《
so
你好世界》。
听起
I
来
don't
像
know
是结局动画呀。
这个不太能剧透，只能说
I didn't watch
现
every
在
single
本期
video
开拓任务的结
that
尾
they
短
release
片会在
in
当天
every
较早
single
时间发
Hoyo
布
game,
建议提前
so
关注先后再欣赏。
I don't know. Should I
当然
watch
就算
this?
提前看到了也不要紧，先短片或
Maybe
主线同样是一种独特的体验。
We will
呢
see.
开拓者们按照自己的想法游玩就好。
Because I
我们也
believe
为
every
准备
single
准备了
information
首歌曲西莲
should be
将在
in
11月
game.
6日0点准时上线音乐平台。
And
这
if
就不
they
讲
made
了
a
大家敬
video
请期
like
待。
this, which mean in the game
我的
also
部分讲完了，但3
we
点7版本
gonna
除了故事
at
外，
least
在游戏玩法上
some
应
sort
该
of
也有一些值得
explanation
说到的体验。阿成老师，
about what happened.
那必须有。相信新兴铁道上线以来呢，
Because, you know,
开拓者
video
在
on
模
the
拟宇宙
internet is
踏
not
遍宇宙
eternal.
等众多玩法更新中，都体会到了不同的
Something
乐
might
趣和
happen.
挑战。但我们
What
一直在
SO
想，
something
还有没有别的
update
什么
SO?
方式能带给开拓者新鲜爽快的体验？所以这次呢，我们带来了全新
Oh
的
yes,
大
this
型策
thing.
略玩
Yes,
法
we
火力
remember.
战
I
争
remember this.
在这里，开拓者可以带上
Is
10
that
名角色
diamond, by the way?
从4人小队变成10名角色，这下突破底层代码了。
毕竟规则呢就是用来打破的嘛。
IPC.
其实3.6前瞻的时候就预告过这个玩法了，内
Yep,
部测试我也
exactly.
爽玩了好几个月。但对于各位开拓者来说，肯定有许多关心的问题。阿成老师，要不先给大家讲讲，到底要怎么实现10人共同战斗呢？
没问题。为了让更多角色加入战斗呢，我们的角色会被分为前台与后台，他们会共同组成一支战斗队伍。当角色根据自己的定位出现在前后台时，会获得新的战斗能力。为此，我们为玩法中的每一位角色都进行了调整，一起来通过画面来感受一下吧。
Okay.
大家可以看到，作为前台队员的波洛尼亚
Who gonna
现在
fighting
能召唤出
again?
可可利亚对敌方全体造成伤害。
哎，我记得这不是以前站在我们
Not
对面的
player, I guess.
这条人真
Okay.
有实力啊！
再比如说呢，位于后台的燕青会在能量攒满时释放巨大的冰箭，给敌人强力一击；而太卜大人福全呢，也会在前台队员血量危机时出现，为小队的战斗保驾护航。
真的有好多角色发生了变化，所以配对思路是不是也不能沿用了？要做一些小改变。
没错，我们将阵营的概念呢也放在了玩法中，比如大家所熟知的仙州联盟、星河猎手等。
Sure.
当同一战斗流派或者是同一阵营的角色们一同组队时，会触发
Yeah,
羁绊效
just
果，
like
让队伍迸
Gen
发出
Zero,
更伟
but
大的力
this
量。
time for
开
different
拓者
combat
可以围绕
type.
羁绊效果组合出更加多样
When
的
this
战斗
thing
配
over
对体
here
验。
哦，我看现在画面中
Just
上
like, you know,
击队角色。
those
没错，
both
在追击
thing,
这个羁绊
I
中，
guess.
你会感受到超多人一起不停
The
地
more
展开攻击带来的爽
you
快
have,
感。
the better the
并且
buff,
随着追击队成员的增加，他们
or
还会对
debuff
敌人发动总攻击。
depending on
还有
what they
战绩
did.
点的羁绊也很有趣，每当队员消耗一点战绩点时，就会进行一次抽奖。像平时我们最多能使用3个战绩点来强化单横隐约的普攻，但在这个玩法里，只要有战绩点就能不停地强化下去。而由大小黑塔、艾斯达、软梅和真理医生组成的银河学者，他们会带着
Cosmic
一罗卡尔
Scholar.
的
I
梦
only
登
have.
场。
Well, I think I have
会叫
every
做各种
single
奖励来帮助开拓
Cosmic
者更好
Scholar.
的作战，具体就请大家在游戏中体验。除了上面这些呢，有趣的羁绊还有很多，这里就不一一介绍了。
This is
在破壁
Cyrene.
战争上线时，会有61名角色参与到其中。
我一口气讲了好多，那我帮开拓者们问一句，应该不需要拥有这么多角色才能体验吧？
不用担心，货币战争中所有的角色都可以免费使用。如果是开拓者已经拥有但还没有养成的角色，与
You need
常
to
规
build
一样，
them?
我们也提供了映射功能。
Ah, I
这下
see.
可以放心了。
另外呢，与插本宇宙类似，货币战争中的内容也会不定期进行大大小小的更新。
Okay.
更多
Is
规则等
new.
信息，就请大家
I
关注
don't
官
know.
方
Is
资
it
讯
weekly
和
or
网页来
biweekly?
了解了。
当然，作为大型常驻玩
Yep,
法，
this
丰富
will
的奖
reward.
励也是少不了
So
的
I。need to keep
除了
doing
挑
this
战获取的奖
every
励外，货
single
币战争也有与插本宇宙类似的周期奖励。从3.7版本开始，这2个大型常驻玩法的周期奖励将交替更新。
是的，我们也准备了一份时
So
间更
now
新表，方便
the
开拓者了
biweekly
解。
is the weekly become
值得一提的
biweekly.
是
Okay.
货币战争的周期奖励会与插分宇宙
Just
稍有不同。
rotating between
比如
different
这个看起来
universe
像是
and
沉浸
this
器的
thing.
道具，
I
叫做
see.
深度沉浸器。使用它能无需战斗，直接兑换为面饰品。奖励中还有助燃券，在刷取各种副本时，使用助燃券消耗对应体力，就能直接获取副本奖励了。
I
哎，我
haven't
好
used a
喜欢这个
single
助燃券，
full.
好用。有了这些道具，日常也更加轻松了。
是的，
I mean,
不仅
I
如
don't
此
know.
呢，
I haven't
其
used
他
a
的
lot
副
of
本也
them
会从这个版本开始优化连
because
刷的功能。
I don't know. I don't know what I'm farming.
开
I
拓
just
者
keep
在挑
farming
战
equip,
一战
even
一
though I
项
don't
即
need
时
them.
出动明智虚影时，也可以一次性连刷了。而之前能连刷6次的拟泽花鳄，现在可以一次性连刷24次了。
24
24次
times.
这么爽？
没错，
That's
在这个
good.
版
Why
本
not
呢，
just
我
skip
们还
him?
会上线一个有趣的
Yeah, why
功
don't
能
just
开拓
skip?
穿搭。
Isn't
这
skip?
是头上顶了个猫膏，这不是开拓者房间里那只吗？
是的，以后就不止出现在房间里了。
Wait, the soundtrack?
你能把它戴在头上，
Why it remind me
出门
of?
让它见见世面。
I mean, it remind me of the game,
从
but
3.7的版本活动，
I just realized that soundtrack remind me of Harvest
确
Moon.
实很有开拓者的风格啊。那除了
Back
猫
to
膏
nature.
还有什么福利内
I
容吗？
remember back in PS1. I mean,
从3.7版本的主线任务
let's
后
stop，that.
开拓者
Okay.
还能再免费获得头饰救世主的桂冠。此外，还有老朋友寻星之礼签到即可领取10张星轨专票。而从这个版本开始，限定5星角色拖把和杖长，还有他的光锥，也会加入到巨灵祝星商店的兑换。
I already used.
版本
Do
更
we
新后，开拓者
give
可以
one?
免费
I
获
get.
得一
Oh,
枚
okay,
旅伴 thank 精
you.
灵代币，用于兑换商店内
I
的
don't
不同
know.
角色。
Should I use? I don't think. I don't have all of them as well.
没错，
Which mean, wait a minute.
同时
If they keep
3.7
adding
版本
that
期间
and new
累计获得
character in
一定
that
数
as
量
well for
的宝
old
华还
character,
能再获得一枚旅伴精灵
I
代
will
币。
just
除此之外，还有以
save
物
them
为
then
金号以及
for the
特别的
future.
新旅定制。
Okay, thank
我
you
们
for
先来看这顶
reminding.
帽子吧。
I thought they're not gonna
感觉
update
可以
those
叫
things.
它迷迷兔帽，
Okay, which means I should save all of those things until the character that I actually have
这就取决于
and
开拓
use.
者们想以怎样的造型登场。
I see.
说完了帽子，再来看看刚才提到的新女定制吧。我们准备了一段
Stellar
视频。
Couture, what's Couture? Wait, the image different. Why the image in the mirror different? Is that just something else?
通过全新的装扮系统，就可以换上系列的新女定制。
Outfit
更换后，角
system.
色的表现
What?
会发生一些变化，战斗时也会呈现出不同
Oh,
的效果。
outfit. Oh
虽
yes,
然迷你动
skin.
帽不一定会登场，
Basically
但
skin.
这把弓会在温法罗斯的决战中亮相，敬请期待。
Okay, which means they will be add more
在游戏
skin in
之
the
外
future.
Hoyo Fair 同人特别节目《奇美拉公园》也即将上线。
Yep, another Hoyo
没什么
Fair
能
as
比在奇美
usual.
拉公园度过假期更棒了。听，经培育的巨型喜美拉正在发出可爱嚎叫。
Wait, they
让我
will
们一
add
起
more
开始这
skin
场
that
酝酿了
change.
3355万爪的冒险吧。
Which means the more
此外
expensive
我们与
skin, I
狂之
guess.
肉的合作活动即将开启。本次特别节目
I don't
将于11
I
月
don't
初
buy
在
skin,
狂
so
之
I
肉
don't
哦
首播，
really
届时观看
care,
Hoyo
I
Fair
guess.
并完成指定任务，即有机会获得丰厚奖励。
那么到这里，我们的分享快接近尾声了，还有最后10多天就是3.7开服的日子。
那更多内容，
10 day.
就请大家期待3.7版本的正式上线。让我们一同启
Wait,
程，
10 day?
为翁法罗斯留下最温柔的结局吧。
Not
我们列
12
车上
day.
见，
列车上见，拜拜。
拜拜。
The update in Monday or something? Wait, today is Friday. Yes, the update is Monday. What? Huh. Interesting. Right? Monday, right? Maybe it should be Saturday. I mean Wednesday. Usually Wednesday the update. Anyway, that's not. I guess if that change the schedule, it means they will be changing. Maybe they wanna make sure that anniversary next year will be in 4.0. I guess. Let's see if. So just like the other game, all the anniversary took place in 0.0 instead of 0.3 last time.
Welcome back.
Or
And a
0.2.
big thank you to the developers for sharing such
As
amazing
tomorrow
content with us.
become
And
yesterday.
thank you for doing Albert's
So that's the
job for
title.
him.
As tomorrow
yeah.
become yesterday.
In addition to what we just introduced,
Is this
there's
the
still
theory
more
that time
content
loop
in store for
that I said
everyone in
before
version
come true?
3.7.
I don't know.
That's right. In version 3.7,
Okay,
the
event.
Snack Dash event will be coming your way.
I haven't done the event in
What's that?
3.7 by the way.
Snacks?
Yeah,
What
3.6.
snacks? Little one, do you still remember Ron May's creations back at the space station?
Huh, yeah.
Ron May has designed a new training program for these little
Toilet.
snacks.
I
The
said
snacks
toilet
will
there.
need to overcome multiple obstacles, reach the finish line, and compete for higher rankings. During the event, we'll be matched with friends from across the universe to witness this epic showdown between
Okay,
Cake Cats.
another.
Oh, I see.
This is copy
Different Cake
pen.
Cats have different characteristics and abilities, and they excel in different
Yep.
arenas. You
Okay.
can survey different racing venues and vote on potential track effects. Then, select the Cake Cat you think has the most promise and
see.
support them with pastry points. When our chosen Cake Cat wins the race, we earn even more pastry points.
Oh, so this time we're the talent scouts looking for our star player. Tell me, are there any secrets to winning the competition?
Of course, during the event, you can use items with different effects to boost your chosen Cake Cat or interfere with other Cake Cats.
Hey, how come you're allowed to influence the results with these tricks? Isn't that kind of unfair?
No. You've got it wrong. If everybody can use tricks to get ahead, it's like nobody's using tricks. Besides, it's all part of Madame Run May's designs. It's meant to enhance the creation's ability to adapt on the spot.
That's right. After the competition, we can give our pastry points to the Cake Cats in exchange for rewards.
I'm gonna be so good at this.
Also, in version 3.7, we have a special event for obtaining relics called Relic Recon. First, we can set the desired relic set for a character. By playing
Yes.
through version 3.7 content, you can obtain access cards. Using these access cards allows you to get fully enhanced 5-star relics from chests. During
don't-
the event,
I mean,
You can
sure.
obtain
I
a
mean,
complete
this is
set
for a
of
new
relics.
player, I guess.
Later, if you get a relic for the same slot, you can choose which one to keep.
Oh, so by
I
continuously
know which
opening
character I
chests,
haven't
we can
wielded. I
obtain better
use.
In other words, through this event,
don't
we can get a nice set of relics without spending
have-
stamina on domains. That's a big boost to our leveling up efficiency.
That's
I
absolutely
mean-
right, Miss Cyrene.
That's great!
Pretty
I don't
sweet.
think I have any
Version
character I want to.
3.7 also introduces two
New.
new sets of planar ornaments.
Okay,
Tengoku,
Tengoku.
the Eternal Land,
Live stream?
and Tengoku live stream. The
What is
relevant
that?
planar fixture
Tengoku
and
live
Garden
stream.
Play events will return
Japanese.
for a limited time too.
We will see a
Complete the
Japanese
challenges to
map.
earn double rewards.
Oh, I know what's next.
Usual.
We're reaching the end of our show, and it's time to say goodbye. Mr. Albert, is there anything you'd like to say to everyone?
Me?
Can you say that? Which means something gonna happen.
After all, you've been the special program host throughout the whole Emporia story.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I getting all choked up all of a sudden? And I won't decline. Although I never expected to be kidnapped. Yeah, I mean, invited by Madame
What?
Herta to Emporius. Albert, have stood alongside all you heroes throughout this whole year's story and witnessed one stirring heroic tale after another. Oh, as this journey is coming to an end, Albert here thinks that version 3.7 is absolutely worth looking forward to, no matter how you look at it.
Yep, story-wise, I'm looking forward since the finale of the Euphoria
I
story.
hope everyone enjoys this story and experiences
Especially
all
those
the moments
thing,
of wonder and joy
the
in
spaceship.
version
I'm actually more
3.7.
interested than
See you next
that.
time.
I mean about that. The inclusion of all the fleet, basically a fleet, yes, of Jiangsu Alliance and the rest. That's what I wanna see actually. What of all the? Okay, let's check.
性连刷24次了，
They should
24次这
probably
么爽，
没错。
release
在
the
这个版本呢
video,
我
I
们
believe.
还会上线一个有趣的功能。
Let's back to.
开
Can
拓
I use Japanese
这
voice
是
actor?
头上顶了个猫膏。
Damn, this
这
voice,
是开拓者房间里
this
的是吗？
background sound kind of of back to
以后
nature.
就不止出现在房间里了，你能把它戴在头上，出
They
门溜
have
达。
not yet
看看今年
released
世面。
the video yet.
完成3.7的版本活动，开拓者就可以免费获得它了。
See, I don't
确
really
实
watch
很有开拓者的
any
风
of
格啊
the
那除了猫膏，还有什么福利内容吗？
what do you call this?
有的，完成3.7版本的
Video
任务后，开拓者还能再免费获得头饰、注
Should
视者的
we-
桂冠。此外，
Why the
还有
video is
朋
not
友
up
寻
yet?
根之
Usually
旅
they
签到即可领取
immediately
10张
upgrade
新贵专
update
票
the site.
而从这个版本开始，限定5星角色拖把和站长，
Anyway,
和光
maybe
追
let's go
也
back to the stream, I guess. Let's use well, before we continue our talk, my talk on 3.6. Let's check the trailer once again. Which one was
準
that?
備はできたかしら。
This is Demiurge, and we saw. Oh, okay, so we saw. This is something that Black Swan said, that something doesn't feel right. I guess I don't know. I think Jing Yuan, not Jing Yuan. Who was the leader again of Jiangsu Lofu? Jing Yuan. Yes, it is Jing Yuan. Why I can?
ピノコニーの無境とは異なり、ここには
Why I can see? This is why I wish they actually update the video. Why they still not update video? They usually update it fast. Maybe we should check. Let's see the English one. Will it upgrade
オンパ
already?
ロスの因果が休館の陣から消えた。
No, it's not.
ピノコニーの無境とは異なり、ここにはま
Let's see
オンパロスの因果が
over
休
here.
館の陣
If I use a PC, it should be easier. But I don't have a good PC currently. Yes, this is something that Jing Yuan was scared about. That Black Swan said. I mean, how did this is exactly the map of Aquarius, like in-game map? How did they have this image? That's it. What? Interesting. I just realized this is the actual Amorius map from our pad. I don't know what the thing.
ピノコニーの無境とは異なり
Pinocchio. It's about Pinocchio. I don't know. Why the it will be better if actually watch the video, but I get this. Why they didn't upload? Should we? Usually they upload immediately the video, the trailer.
こ
Weird.
こには万年単位の歴史が沈着しているのですね
ボイドレンジャーは壊滅の消耗品に過ぎないわ
I heard Galaxy Ranger.
真に対局を変える存在は
絶滅大会
Does this look like Realm of No, this is no. This is Iron Tomb.
皆さん
We see Herta and Scrollum in the Iron Tomb area, I
出
guess.
発の時間よ
And then the train somehow attacking the Iron Tomb. Oh, this is the actual Iron Tomb, not just the animation we saw in. Yes, this thing. So they all of them, I guess. So because in the 3.5, we only saw Cyrene, Cyrene, and just Trailblazer and the group and friend like Dan Heng and Mark 7 or Evernight, and also the Herta, I guess. And then it's end with the fish fight, not fish fight, with Iron Tom, the thing. Yeah, that trailer. Remember 3.5. Okay, suddenly
創世の
big
小道へよう
Cyrene,
こそ
and then we saw her gameplay.
さざ波を起こす準備はできたかしら
I think I skipping her. If what I'm afraid was right, which means she require a Chrysos heir in a party. That's mean I don't. The only Chrysos heir I have was the free one they give, which is Dan Heng and Trailblazer. So I don't know. Interesting.
めくりましょう永遠の1ページを
Not to mention not every single, the one that beside the one that rerun this patch and the last patch, I guess, got rerun immediately, all 6 of them, which is interesting. Just for those people who want to pull Cyrene and then they said, oh, you need more Chaos Air, so pull for them as well.
星々
I don't know.
英雄のためにきらめいて愛で私を心に刻んで
That background is the same location at the end of the tomb area. Who is that? Is that Paimon? Look like Paimon.
旅の終点だ
Yep.
この熱から
This one of scene. Who is that? Yep, Kaslana. Yes, yes. The thing that is that Demiurge, the small body thing. I mean, the Tyron Tomb is the giant one, or maybe the scepter itself. The scepter have actual physical body instead of the Iron Tomb. Because I assume Demiurge is the Iron Tomb, the body. I mean, but the mind or the soul of Iron Tomb, the scepter, which is this thing maybe, or this just a persona for Iron Tomb. So I mean, so easier to see in the battle in the gameplay section. But Cyrene becomes small for a second there.
もう後戻りはできないわよ今に終止符が打たれ
スクリュー製の帝王の
Oh, what area is that? This is something I interesting on. This is space station, Herta space station. This part is what I like. So speaking of this part, let's also talk about what Xandar and also Kafka said to us, which is actually a roadmap for Star Rail for the next 3 years, I guess. The first one is I'm talking about the path that we will encounter. Both of them, Xandar and Kafka, said that there will be 4 paths that lead Cosmos to destruction, to the end. And in every one of them, we, the Trailblazer, will become part of it, for the better or worse. And the fatwas is, or I don't know, it still happen, destruction, the first one, which is probably Iron Tome, since it's a giant scale war, like War of the Ion. I don't know the title the Zandar called. So the second one after destruction will be harmony. Now this is interesting because we know currently one of our passenger in Astral Express is Sunday. I guess Sunday become a major character in next region, which is Harmony. I don't know what's gonna happen to Harmony path. I know what it's about, but since they said the four path that lead to cosmic end, which means Harmony was the one who will do such a thing. Because this one, for example, destruction was Iron Tome, which means someone for Harmony. I always thought that Abundan Yawashi make a cameo or something, but no, it's Harmony. What of all path is Harmony? I mean, imagine that. Maybe I forget who was Harmony again. The Ion of Harmony. I don't think Enna was Order. I forgot the name of Harmony. Zipe, I think it's Zipe, right? Maybe Zipe want everyone to be the same, so Harmony, I don't know, I have no idea. And the third one, by the way, it's Nihility. Acheron become important again. Probably because Nihility is, if I remember, was found by Kafka. Yes, no. What am I saying? Not Kafka. I was gonna talking about something else. That's just suddenly remind me of Kafka from Final Fantasy VI. But no, it's not him. What's his name? Polka Kakamon. Yes. Polka was the one who found device 9. I don't know how to spell it. Device 9 or 1X or IX, which is the ion for Nihility. Which makes sense, I guess. Nihility has been brewing in the past, in the background. It's a black hole of some kind. And the last one, which is still hidden, we don't know yet. When Kafka said that, the text blur like usual. There's so many blur text actually when they don't wanna show the thing. So we don't know. Maybe if it's the path when doesn't expect it, or it could be a new path. Which interesting. This is actually next 3 years. Then after, I don't even know if its path require a year, like Harmony 4.x, Nihility 5.x, and this unknown path 6.x, or maybe its path took 2 years, so it's been longer. But anyway, that is one I want to talk about after 3.6. So that's done. And this is something, in fact, this is something that I actually interesting on. Not the whole, new character or whatever, but this scene, this intergalactic war, supposed to be a main theme for Star Rail, because the theme for Star Rail is galactic universe, like Mass Effect. Yes, I love Mass Effect. Anyway, I can wait for the finale for Amphorius. What is that? We hold a sword or something. Look at this. What's gonna happen? Oh no, it's not a sword, it's a bow, and I'm in arrow. We're holding an arrow there. And Alicia, Big Cyrene using her arrow, bow. I don't know what's for, but okay, where is this? This is actually the location where the thing we saw in the beginning when they said Void Ranger or Galaxy Ranger. So this is new area, I guess. Look at that, how big. We even see Nose here. Where is Nose? I don't know, but this is not in the location, I believe. This is somewhere else. Are you gonna see Nose location? I mean, the image still the same actually, like the one in Simulatic Universe, but this giant, I don't know, is this a head? Or it looks like a head actually. Is that Aro Madoka style or something? Yeah. Tomorrow, yesterday, interesting. Okay. That's enough for live stream. Overall, I can't wait for the big giant warship battle. Hopefully, it will be long. The cutscene for that part. Now let's go back to in-game. Okay, there's few things I don't talk about. I still haven't finished. When was the last time I saw what? So speaking of 3.6, yes, the last thing I saw was about book. Remember the book? So we enter this place. So let me teleport to the beginning part of this location. This, by the way, this is part of the my thought on 3.6. Yes, this location. Remember? So maybe the way, so basically we unlock this door using as I've written, right? This book. Then oh, something new. What is that? Hi, this is Cyrene here, Miss. Okay. Sure. What is that? Download something. Good, download. Okay, your treasure. I need to click it. Oh, what is this? Okay, I didn't expect something new gonna happen here. Should we go yet? Maybe. Let's see. This is a mail. If successful claims, I gonna read this letter. I don't think I should read it in stream. I mean in the recording. Anyway, with something new as well. This is something that I missed last time. This thing. Maybe I should click now. I want to know. Yes, Iron Tome. When also reach the end, will this upon the universe and form an endless giant and perform a self-coronation, trashing the path energy. Okay, so that's what's gonna happen. What is this? To ensure securely, blah 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 blah. Expected block. Okay. By Paul come on again. She been. Isn't the one who this ripple thing? It's about nihility or device X. Why is she here? Anyway, what's new here? Titan. Sync the bus at 12 factor. 12 factor. So which means this is Aranova. Yep, the Aranova is the start of the whole iteration. I called iteration between different crystals air, not the cycle. The cycle is the loop that Painon and Cyrene did. The iteration is like, for example, the previous iteration would be Chaos, Gneos, Calypso, and also the twin. I forgot Castor's name before, and probably before that there are also another iteration. That is Aranova progress. So there are already 12 factor at the time. So when did yeah, what the Demiurge? When did Xandar do stuff with Demiurge? I don't know. What new path? Record of that. There's not like a specific area signal via the power path of similar so the hole in the core packs in front. This panel is with the data. Okay. When a logical loophole occurs, a data signal that meets the experimental condition can serve as a substitute. This program is simple. I see. This is what it with Painon thing. What is this? Oh yes, the eternal. Okay, this is the eternal. Okay, this is the loop. Or something new with Painon. What did it do? It's now merged. Okay. Okay. The 37, which is this path. In response to external, it used the power. Yeah, this is what it. Yeah. This is where Painon shoot the thing into the the tomb, the location we're currently in. Is there more? But there's more. Yes. This is the golden thing that I was talking about, that I'm questioning about Tibios, but Tibios is not. Wait, who is Tibios again? This was. Who is this? Preservation. Who is this? Why it didn't? I remember. No, Sky. Wait, a Sky? Aquila? Behavior logic. Highly athletic, lack of road protection. Is electricity tend to identify with. Okay, similar to reservation. Severed. What happened with? Huh? What happened with? I mean, Hyacinthia. I mean, Hyacinth. Okay, this is Janus. I mean, passage, which means Tribios. Multi-track or single core harmony. And this is, yep, Danhang. Saurian dragon like this. Pot of permanent. Oh, wait. So I understand this. I don't understand this. What do you mean harmony passage? What happened with Tribios? In fact, Tribios is the one I questioning the golden light of. Like, what is that? I still don't understand. It doesn't expand. It's just something that a path, the pattern from similar path showing up. The same with this preservation. But why? Actually, I have no idea. The forgotten year. Missing. Okay, this is the missing. Oh, this is the one that was. Okay, the lost light scored thanks to the more updated action at the Great Tomb of Nemo's Titan. I mean, Trailblaze action. Okay, I remember this. Yes, still blacklist. The abandoned kernel layer manifests to the influence of the remembrance. Refer to okay. So this is because of okay. So let me thing. This whole thing was because of the remembrance. Are you saying that Demiurge is actually the emanator of remembrance? The one they keep talking about? Maybe, I don't know. I thought it was this. I mean, Cyrene. Why they still new or not because of this? Okay. Yep, this is the last cycle. Then the one we in at the end. Yep, we did impression by Evernight. And then we do something else. I'm waiting for you in the past. Is this new or no? This is Cyrene. They said this at the end. I don't remember what she said again. The giant Cyrene. And then we saw new here. And yes, we actually know about this Oblivion. It's actually Enigmata. Why Enigmata here? I should check the Enigmata in databank. What actually? Because I forgot what Enigmata is. At the end of the loop, receive voluntary enter slumber, enabling March 7 to complete time trial. So that's what happened with her. Is that the Oronix trial? Okay. He took over nearly sealed part as a fellow pathrider of permanence. A fellow pathrider. So this is how Danheng complete the trial. Why they explain it here? What? So I guess Terrafog, which is Scorpio, I believe is Scorpio 35. This was supposed to be Terrafox. Yes, so okay, so the reason why okay, this is how I mean, I guess technically it's a data, you don't need to, but still, why okay, never mind. Sure, whatever, sure. Oh, this is what this is. This is the error log. Well, list of error log. Yes, Hubris is Oh, this is the new law. Self-defense permission was retained and remaining frozen permission were gradually restored. Ooh, what? Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Exactly. Okay. We enter punish the score contains signal pattern of 2.16 million organic entity. 2.16 million. I mean, it said before in the Danheng part, but yeah, this is what Danheng seen the animation thing with I know everything. I see the animal and bird and flower and tree and something. That thing, 2.0 organic entity. This is this is the last one. So what is this? At the end of that Trikusulu, through her resonance with destruction, perceived the loss more during her slumber and shield the memory from erosion of the data stream. It's just explaining what we said to Castores in the scene before we enter the tomb, okay? Oh, there's still more. What is it? Schema, okay, this Anaxagoras. During the final phase, okay, detected hiding, okay, yep, it's true. And strip by the binocular to the buffer, okay. So basically, he's back to the usual program. Aporia, Electra, yes. In the world, remain in the world, memory. Exactly. Hellesine is still in the vortex of Genesis, so what's he gonna do about that? I mean, we saw the last scene where all the Christos air appear. What was that? Are we gonna get explanation in this one? In this thing? Let's see, what is this? Okay. Coordinate, hypothesis, warning. Unknown unit untraceable, unknown data unit restore. Okay, this is where Evernight join with Mars 7 again. Okay. This one, what is this? New clause in Ultimate Protocol, yep, which is the one that the law did, or Seridra. Okay. Yeah, it's still the same, okay. Yep, that's all. Anyway, what's we gonna talk about? Yes, the book. The door. How did Mars 7 enter the door without the book? I mean, I guess because she can teleport anywhere. Is that what this means? I mean, sure, but sure, I guess that's the explanation. I guess that's the only thing I can think of is that she able to override anything. Atau Xandar the one who can do that, but I don't know. Sure, I guess. And one last thing, yes. The image where I think we should go to Atlas again. This is the last scene, which probably connect to Elysia. I mean, not Elysia, which will probably connect to the original Philia, which will probably connect to. I don't think this is the scene. Oh, okay. Can I skip? I think this is the one. Is it the one? No. Which one? Where? This is one. We actually can see the scene like fully. Can we skip to? Yep, this is the scene we know. So the thing I thought about Anas Rafa, I believe, pure child of. This is too long. Where the scene? Maybe this is the last one. Nah. This scene is weird, by the way. Why every single one of them here? I don't know. And why in this location? Why in... But, okay, so... This is something to do with loop fully by the last thing. So, remember, Dan Heng said in this area, I believe, let's just go to the location because this area, yes. So in this area, before we teleport and see the final room, which is there, Dan Heng, no, actually not before we actually going to left and right. So Dan Heng said that legends say that fully sit in meditation in Anasrafa pure land or something, and then spread the seed of remembrance all over the cosmos, and when the world ends, the memory will be reborn from the memory of remembrance will be reborn into a new world or something like that. So we heard that. That is the first time we heard Anasrafa, I believe. And then later, when Evernight talking to someone, I believe it's player or maybe March 7, I don't know. She said something about pure child of Anasrafa, and the image in the background was, first we saw March 7. The second one, we also saw Cyrene, I believe. I really want to see it. Oh, it should be this. Yes. This one. No, this one. Is it the one? I think this one. So yes, in the scene, we actually saw what is this? Auto select. Oh, auto select. I guess auto select. But yes, this Evernote talking to maybe the player or I don't know, Maseven maybe. This scene, look at this. Pure child of Anasrafa. This is the same. Anasrafa basically the realm where Fully is. My question. No, not my question. I believe then in the future we actually will know more about. Not no more, but basically just like Dan Heng, I think March 7 will have another form somewhere in the future. Maybe. And the fact that this is pretty much Cyrene dear. Maybe we will got explanation about this next patch about Cyrene especially. Yeah, that's only I wanna say. Let's exit review. And yes, that's basically the thing I saw. And speaking of Anasvara, the first thing I saw before we continue, because this is the thing that I wanna know. So the reason Fully doing what he does, I mean they does, that trying to destroying erudition and then took part of those blasts to spread remembrance all over the galaxy, right? All universe, cosmos, or something that Evernight said. That doesn't make sense. Why? Because of what Dan Heng said before. Since Dan Heng is exposition character during the Tom area, basically, his job is explaining to the player in case they're missing something. And then we saw I think this is the one. No, before this. Yes, this scene. So Dan Heng say something. Can we actually saw? No, we cannot. Yes, this is thing. Yes, Fully gaze. So, is it a question that I asked actually? Legend say? No. Legend say. Come on, exposition Dan Heng. Maybe this one. Yes, this one. So look at this. if what Dan Heng said is true, why did Fully need to do this whole thing? I mean, this is something I don't understand. If what Evernight say was true, which is Fully need the destruction of the fall, basically, of Nongus, the erudition, in order to spread the remembrance, then why did Fully said, I mean Dan Heng said that Fully able to do this thing, spreading the seed of remembrance across the universe? Unless this is one of the, oh no, unless in order to do this, he actually need to do what, I mean, they actually need to do what they said. Not what they said, they actually need to do what Evernight said, which is complete destruction of one Aeon big enough to send the seed of remembrance across the universe. But then, what's the point of Anasrafa here, the meditation stuff? Anyway, that's the last thing I'm gonna say. So yes, like there's still some question in the whole part. Like I said, well, the book actually answer some stuff about the core flame stuff. I guess they put that in the book. If you wanna read it, this one, the whole becoming demigod thing. But yeah, some of them still I don't understand, especially the Tribios what. I mean, it's not really important, I guess, but still, why did Tribios there? And of course, the whole scene at the end when every single Chaos Air appear, I keep saying that. Why there? Why the location of the enter era, not the last era, no, the Era Nova is not in the vortex of Genesis? And why they just somehow knew what supposed to be doing, what's supposed to be doing, what's supposed to be done? I don't understand that. I hope the last scene actually just some kind of, you know, like after credit scene. So in reality, something happened at the start of the next part, because I remember when the story finished, we actually in Aedes Elysiae instead of in the area where we fight the thing, or we talk with Evernight. This is the location we actually. What is that? What is that? In the bigger, I don't. Maybe that's that's Zagreus. I mean, Bartalos. I forgot his name. But yes, what? There are more. There's more picture. I haven't explored, by the way. But yes, that's all I say. Like I said, overall I give 3.6 8 out of 10, because there's still something that maybe they explained actually. I just didn't read somewhere in a book maybe, or like what happened before in the As I've Written. They actually say the whole thing about core flame and why Dan Heng become demigod in that location instead of need to go to. I mean, that's partially for convenience, but still, just whatever, I guess. Anyway, that's all. Overall, I cannot wait for 3.7, especially the whole galactic war. That's probably what I want to see. When speaking of star rail, of course, we want to see the whole battleship thing. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for listening to my tangent at the beginning and at the end of the video. See you in 3.7. I hope I can finish all the map before 3.0, which is in 10 days. They said. I don't think I gonna will, but we'll see. I have to try. Not to mention I haven't started this thing. I haven't started this quest as well. 9 days left. Okay, never mind. He said 10 days. No wonder they said 9 days, 10 hour, 7 hour left. No, this one 10 days, so actually longer than that. Actually 11 days then. Anyway, still the update probably in Tuesday or Wednesday still. Anyway, that's all from this video. It's actually longer. What? 1.5 hour. Oh, anyway, that's all from me. One last thing. I mean, finally, last thing. Hope the end will be brilliant. I hope we actually able to visit Amphorius for somehow. Like, still don't know what Amphorius gonna look like after this whole thing end. Are they become a planet? Or maybe they, like I said in the playthrough, maybe they will put Amphorius as a data inside Danheng room or something, so we can visit any time Amphorius. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe also maybe the Herta or Skorlum will do something about that. I don't know. Anyway, see you in 3.7. Bye.